Hey guys, Jeff Hubie's Garage, and this is just kind of a race update for the race coming up this weekend. Thought I'd do like a 5-minute daily update just to show you the progress of what's going on with the gasser, getting ready for the Moon Eyes New Year drag race this weekend. So managed to get the Towel City pie crusts mounted on the rims. Went ahead and just bounced on them here on the ground on the backyard and got them all mounted. I guess I saved 50 bucks doing that. Had it on my tire machine, but just used gravity and weight and some soap, and they went on and took them over and they shot them with a blast of air and balanced them. So those are all done. Went ahead and got the seat belts in. Fred Crow sent me the seat belts, got some padded shoulder belts. The only issue was the diaper harness. So it's got to go underneath the front seat, underneath the seat, and then it's going to wrap the rear bar. Strap was 43 inches long. I need one about 60 inches long. So Fred's dropping me one in the mail. He got it out tonight. So great guy, great dude. This is kind of the problem. Decided to go through. I was looking at putting the radiator back in. Well, you can't really see it, but there is just crud everywhere. My water jackets are filled with rust and mud and dirt. So, just kind of threw that on the back burner for a little bit, but got it out here. I'm going to put some hoses like you see here, and I'll do the very, very best that I can to flush everything out. There's not really a good place to have the water exit because of the Hillborn pump cover that covers up the water jackets. I could pop the freeze plugs on the front, but I do have, can't really see it, but part of my water pump system, they, instead of those 1/4-inch brass plugs, I've got nipples that stick out of there that go into my electric water pump. So I'm going to pull those hoses off, so drain out the bottom there, and then I'll drain out the other side of the Hillborn and then flip it and go the other way. Just do everything I can to flush all that out. I'm going to save that for probably tomorrow. Going to look at the master cylinder a little bit, make sure it's not leaking, but the brakes have good strong pedal. I was able to paint the rear drums and inspect the brakes, and I went ahead and put some silicone grease on the contact points, so that's all good. I also filled up everything with gear oil in the rear, and I've got gear oil in the transmission. So and then the only other issue I'm working on is I have to rewire the Flaming River battery cutoff. I have to wire it to the positive. It was wired to the negative, so I pulled the negative off. I've got a new shorter negative cable that's going to go through the aluminum and then onto the rear frame cross member. And then this one right here, I'm going to cut it right there, put two end tips on that, and then that will be reattached to the cutoff. It should be pretty basic. So a few other things. So the garage is a mess. The list did grow, but some of the items came off. I know I did get some parts. I went to Napa today. Apparently the guys at Napa, independently owned Napa, I didn't even know that in town here. Awesome guys. Threw me a bunch of hats, and they said, hey, whenever you're filming, wear a hat, you know, and they're real good to me there, so I said I'd do that. But this is the equivalent to the old Fram PH13 Ultra Guard, whatever Fram used. We don't use Fram anymore. This Napa, what they carry, their Napa Gold line is a Wix filter. So that's a Wix 1061, and that should work fine for the small block Chevy. I also got a new twist-on breather. I know it's probably going to leak because I need to have something that's really tall that has the breather up in the air, extended. This is right down on the Hillborns, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it does okay. The old one that I have is just rusty, and it doesn't fit real smooth. So I also had to buy some air stems. These are some backups. So some parts from the diaper harness, but all in all, spent some money today. Went to Tire Depot, went to Napa, went to AutoZone. I got my just my maintenance instructions for my shifter, for the mag, and actually got something from Hillborn that I got from Don Enriquez when he went through and rebuilt my injectors. So we're keeping on the list, and things are looking good. We should hopefully be done by and ready to race Saturday. It's basically a race update from Huey's Garage on the gasser. Got to keep plugging away tonight. Be working till 10 o'clock and see how many things we could check off this list. All right, hope you're having a good Monday. Take care.